I'm Dua Lipa, and you're watching my iHeartRadio Ask Anything chat. Thanks to Romeo and Most Requested Live for having me on the show tonight to answer your questions. So, Tyne from Chicago, Illinois says, take us back a few years. When did you first get the call that somebody wanted to sign you to a label? My gosh, gotta rewind a little. I'd written a song for my first album called Hotter Than Hell, and that was the first song that started gaining some interest from record labels. And I remember meeting my now A&R Joe Kentish from Warner Records in London, and I just felt like he really saw me for who I was as an artist and really understood my passions and my ambitions and where I felt like I wanted to go next. And I'm trying to think like what year that was, but I want to say like 2014 maybe was when those conversations started. Lana from Nashville, Tennessee says, when do you know it's time to release new music? What triggers in your mind that it's the right time? Oh, Lana, that's a good question. I think it's a feeling. I think when I think I have all the songs that I love and I can't possibly write more, that it's time to release. I like to finish my whole record so then I can build from that to create a whole world around it and visuals and all that stuff. So I think once an album is complete, then I'm like, all right, I'm ready to start putting some things out. Will from Statham, Georgia says, or Statham, Georgia, maybe, says, have you ever been vocally trained or are you self-taught? When I was 9 years old, I always loved to sing, but when I was 9, I went to singing lessons at a theatre school every Saturday called Sylvia Young. And I had a singing teacher there called Ray, who really helped me build up my confidence. I was 9 years old, and he really liked my voice, and he put me in a classroom with 14 and 15-year-olds. And I was so nervous, but that really helped me get my confidence. And then after I moved to Kosovo at the age of 11, and then when I moved back to London at 15, when I moved back, I went back and did more singing lessons. But now I just have a vocal teacher who just, makes sure that I do all my warm-ups and stuff before I have to perform. So I guess in a way, vocally trained. Mallory from Henderson, Nevada says, where did you play your first gig as Dua Lipa? The first gig I played as Dua Lipa was in Berlin. I did a showcase there, and I was so scared that beforehand I think it was more of an accident, but I kind of locked myself in the bathroom from the nerves. I was just so nervous before getting up on stage, and it was just such a fun show. I think like the adrenaline and being in a high intensity, high pressure situation just got me out there, and I was ready to go. Jennifer from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania says, I would love to hear about your influences and mentors in the music business. Jennifer, a lot of my influences have come from the music that I listened to growing up. A lot of that was music that my parents listened to, a lot of Jamiroquai and Moloko and David Bowie and Elton John and Sting and Oasis, and a lot of British music as well growing up. And I think my mentors in the music business, like my A&R, Joe Kentish, he really was there, and he was there by my side throughout every experience. I also feel like all the incredible songwriters and producers that I've worked with throughout my whole career have guided me into the songwriter that I am today, and have helped me discover my craft and be comfortable in my craft. And those are the people who have helped me grow so much as a person and as an artist. Dawn from Cleveland, Ohio says, do you have a closet at home just for your performance clothes, or do you mix your personal clothes in with them? My performance clothes, I don't mix them in with my personal clothes. They're solely for, you know, when I'm dancing, especially for the Future Nostalgia tour. I had 4 acts, and every outfit kind of told a different story in that moment, and so yeah. But who knows? Like I love mixing and matching, but I think, you know, my personal clothes, it's more just for every day. Gianna from Buffalo, New York says, who's the most famous person that you've met that was a Dua fan? I think maybe Elton John. I think that is I think that's the one. Casey from NYC says, what accessories would a Dua Lipa action figure come with? She'd come with a microphone. She'd come with brown lipstick, and now I think she needs to have red hair. It's not really an accessory, but that's what I'd want the action figure to look like. Lana from Seattle, Washington said, what's your favorite candy? Lana, my favorite is sour sweets. I absolutely love them, and I take sour sweets with me everywhere. Guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching my Ask Anything chat. Thank you to Romeo and Most Requested Live for having me on the show tonight to answer your questions. Sending you lots of love, and see you soon.